Welcome back to all the students. Today, 65 students are joined. Okay. In the last class, we have discussed our histogram process, the second process, that is histogram matching. Histogram matching, or it is also called as histogram specification. So the other name for histogram matching or histogram specification is there are two types of histogram process are completed: histogram equalization and histogram matching or histogram specification. Actually, in histogram equalization, uh, what is the process? We are equalizing all the pixel values of intensities with the help of the same image itself. Image itself, histogram only changing. But in the case of histogram matching, we are specifying different histogram process, not the image itself histogram. Okay. Have you got the difference between the histogram equalization and histogram matching? In histogram equalization, we are using the same image histogram, but equalizing. Equalizing, that means we are forming a transfer function. But in the case of histogram matching, we are specifying a particular histogram of our required uh, histogram so we can transfer the original image histogram into our required specified image histogram like this. But if this is only input image histogram, we are equalizing. After equalizing, specifying in this. That is the basic difference between histogram matching and the histogram equalization. Actually, we have learned previously. But today we are we are going to start the next process, that is called as local histogram processing. Actually, in our histogram process, we have the four topics. The first topic is histogram equalization, histogram matching. The next third one is local histogram. And the fourth one is statistics, histogram statistics. Okay, we will see later. Today we have to start our topic with local histogram. What is the meaning of local histogram? Unlike the both last two histogram processes, but this is let us consider one image. That image is divided into number of sets, s suffix x. That means, for suppose there are mn pixels. That means mn pixel is divided into number of s suffix x. What is s suffix xy here? That is called as a set or a neighborhood. Set or a neighborhood. Now, unlike we are considering entire image histogram, first consider one part or one segment or one set. Out of the set, we are calculating neighborhood operation. First of all, what is neighborhood operation? Already we have the neighborhood operation is consider 3 by 3 mask or 3 by 3 neighborhood, 3 by 3 set. In that 3 by 3 set, how many pixel values? 9 pixel values. But the center pixel value is modified with averaging of that neighborhood. That is our normal operation of neighborhood. But here, what is the another concept here? Histogram. So now we have to consider one corner or one set, and in that set, each pixel value is converts with its neighborhood histogram. Like this, we are moving entire image. Like this, we are moving entire image. That means, first of all, consider the first corner. Okay, 9 pixels are over. Next, move to the second pixel value. But center is changed and histogram is changed. Next, move to the third pixel value. Center is changed. Histogram is changed due to intensity value is also changed. Next, move to the fourth pixel value. Histogram is changed, intensity value changed, automatically histogram is also changed. Like this, we are moving from first pixel to the last pixel value with the neighborhood operations. So due to neighborhood operation, the intensity of the original pixel value is also changed. Correspondingly, histogram is also changed. So that is called as local histogram process. In local histogram process, consider one image, and in that image, let us consider mn pixel values. But if you start from starting pixels to the ending pixel value, we have considered neighborhood operation. What is neighborhood operation? What is neighborhood operation? In neighborhood operation, consider consider one image or one set. Out of the set, calculate averaging value and replace that center pixel value with that calculated average pixel value. So due to this, intensity value will be changed, and correspondingly, definitely the original histogram is also changed, right? So like this, we are performing this local histogram process entire image, throughout entire image. That means from first pixel value to the last pixel value. Then we will get some different operation that is called as local histogram process. So that's what here I am saying is define a neighborhood first and move its center to the from pixel to pixel. Automatically, what happens? What happens? The intensity values of original pixel values to the another pixel values. So if pixel values, intensity values are changed, automatically at each location, histogram is also changed. So if histogram is changed, automatically equalization is also changed. If equalization is changed, specification is also changed. So after that, map the intensity of the pixel values with center neighborhood and move to the next location and repeat the procedure. So until your last pixel value, you have to repeat the procedure. What is the procedure? First, calculate the neighborhood of first pixel value. Next, calculate the histogram of the first pixel value. Next, calculate the equalization of the first pixel value. Next, calculate the specification of the first pixel value. After that, map the intensity value, and with that, the first operation is over. What about the same process? Repeat the for the next pixel value or the next pixel location. That is, move to the next location. That is next pixel value and repeat the process. What is the process again? Neighborhood, equalization, specification, and assign the value and assign or map the value of the particular intensity value. So this process is repeats for all the pixel values. Then ఎవరు మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టండి, ఎవరు నాకు ఇప్పుడు రావట్లేదు. హలో, మ్యూట్ లో ఉండాలి ఎవరు. హలో, ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. మీకే చెప్పేది, ఎవరు మ్యూట్ చేయండి. సో in that using this local histogram process, again we have to observe what are the differences, how the local histogram is applied for the image. So here there are three images, image A, image B, image C. Image A is my original image and image B is result of global histogram equalization. That means normal histogram equalization. What is the C? C is result of local histogram equalization. What is the difference? This is normal equalization process and this is local histogram process. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, my system is stuck at some point. Okay. So, unlike your normal normal equalization process, what is a local histogram process? Hello, am I audible? Anyone respond? Anyone respond, please? Am I audible or not? Hello?
Audible, sir.
Okay, screen is also visible. So, the difference between these two is this is normal equalization process, but this is local equalization process. So here I am considering one block, and these block are every pixel value is changed with the help of neighborhood operation. After neighborhood operation, histogram equalization, histogram specification, and assigning of or mapping of intensity values. So like this, the image will be changed from when compared with the A and the C. Definitely it is changed as or required. Only or some letters are available in the blocks. Did you observe that? In the first case, there is a letter A, and there is a small line, and there are bars, and there is a. But in the first case, it's not available. In second case also, sometimes it is not available. So the local histogram processing is also an enhancement process or not. Enhancement means we have to identify what are the particles inside of a dark blacks. So the local histogram processing is also used to enhance the image. Okay, so the process is simply first operate the neighborhood operation for each pixel value. After that, normal equalization process. After that, specification process. After that, assigning or mapping. So this is my another application. The application of your local histogram process or example. Now, statistics. So the next process is statistics of, what is this? Statistics of, or using histogram statistics for image enhancement. How the statistics will be used for the image enhancement. What is statistics? If we have the probability values, definitely we have to take the two values, that is mean and variance. Mean and variance. So first suppose there are R number of scaling values or intensity values different. Let us consider R equals to 8. That means R0 to R7 input image. That means R0 3-bit image. 3-bit image means 8 levels means 8 equals to 2 power 3. That means 3-bit image and mn pixel values. So in mn pixel values already we have considered mn equals to 4096 for suppose. Out of 4096 there are some R0 to R7 values and having the different intensity values. So with the help of P of R of I and R of I, we can calculate definitely the mean value. So the mean value is equals to sigma I equal to 0 to L minus 1 Ri into P of Ri. What is P of Ri? P of Ri is the number of pixels or the probabilities of a pixel values having the pixel intensity values Ri. What is P of Ri? It is the probability of a particular pixel values having the intensity value of R suffix I. So how many of pixel values are having the same of intensity value of R? So with this expression we can calculate the mean value of an image. So once if you know a mean value, we can calculate U of n, that is the number of R. It is also called as variance. Variance U suffix n of R equals to sigma I equal to 0 to L minus 1 R suffix I minus m whole power n into P of R. So if you know mean value, we can calculate variance also. Let us consider sigma square. So generally we are calling sigma square is our mean value. U suffix 2 of R sigma I equal to 0 to L minus 1 Ri minus m whole square into m. This is generalized. This is generalized variance formula. Generally we are taking square value. Sigma square is our variance. So mean and variance. Once we calculate mean and variance, that is called as, and one more thing, mean value is also called as averaging intensity. So here we are calculating averaging. So we can use this formula or this formula also. Here in this formula there are number of pixels. If you know mn value and ff x comma y. So particular mean value of a pixel. So one pixel value mean value is given by 1 by mn, sigma x equal to 0 to m minus 1 horizontally and sigma y equal to 0 to n minus 1 vertically and f of x comma y. So this is for averaging or mean value and this is variance. Okay. For the discrete, these two are for general summation. So the discrete values are for m. The discrete value for sigma square is given by like this, same, there is no change, just we are changing discrete value or pixel value f of x comma. So using these two formula we can calculate local histogram intensity or that means statistics. So in statistics or using local histogram, we first calculate m suffix sxy. What is sxy? Actually a neighborhood. A neighborhood means a mask 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 6 by 6. Out of entire image, we are considering only set. For that set, what is my mean value? Simply, use the same formula below previously. Use the same formula. In mn, in set also there is a mn. So if we divide an image into the number of parts, in that each part itself having some mn. So use the simple formula, that is probability of P suffix sxy and calculate your mean value. And simply here sxy denotes a neighborhood or a set and local variance. So local mean, local variance. That means parts. One image is converts into number of parts or number of sets. After that calculate image local intensity or local mean value or similarly local variance or local significance. So by using these statistics, we are generally enhancement. How it is possible enhancement? Here I am taking, that means if you know mean values, that means m value and variance value, how the image enhancement will be took place. Here I am taking one SEM image of a tungsten filament magnified approximately 130 into 130 actually image. And what is B? B is the results of global histogram. This is normal histogram equalization. But what about third one, image enhancement using local histogram statistics, not normal local histogram. It is with the help of statistics, histogram statistics, that too local histogram statistics. First one is original image, second one is histogram, global histogram or normal equalization process, just simply with the help of transformation function. Second one, B. But third one is, there are two formulas. What are those? Mean and variance, that too neighborhood operations. Neighborhood operations, after using of neighborhood operations and image statistics, we can have this type of, say, a third one, that is that to C. Okay, and with this we have completed our histogram process. So in our main topic is intensity transformations and spatial filtering. In that we have completed some different types of transformation functions. After that, histogram process. So in histogram there are four concepts. The first concept is histogram equalization. Next one is histogram specification. Third one is local histogram, and fourth one is histogram statistics. So with this we have finished our histogram process. Next we move to the filtering. Filtering in spatial domain, not in frequency. So what is the difference between filtering in the spatial domain and the frequency domain? In spatial domain, we are filtering the image itself plain, in the direct. That means we are filtering image directly without converting or without transforming the image from one domain to another domain. Okay, but in the case of frequency domain, first image converts or transform from spatial domain to frequency domain, then only operating the filtering operation. But here now, unlike that, in spatial domain we are performing directly. So a spatial filter consists of two parts generally: a neighborhood and a predefined operation. So predefined operation means what we have to operate on the what is the operation which we have to operate on the image, that is expression. But before that we have to perform neighborhood operation also. Then only it is called as spatial filtering. So in spatial filtering, first there are two parts. Part one is a neighborhood. Part B is our expression, what we have to operate on. So here I am showing the first linear spatial filtering of an image of size mn with a filter of size small mn is given by the expression. Here what is capital Mn? Simply, here filter is also considered as a small image. Let us consider Mn, capital Mn is our original image, small mn is our filter which we have to perform, which we have to operate on the image. After result, we will get another image, that is called as output image. So let us consider here, for our convenience, here I am considering my g of x comma y is our output image, f of x plus s, y plus t is my input image. Of course, f of x comma y is my input image, and w of s comma t is my window, filter or operation. Window or filter operation. So for a simple understanding, this is input image, this is also input image but operation, and this is output image. How many images are there? Filtering image, input image and output image. So just wait. Pointer, I am taking pointer. So this is my output image. This is my input image, f of x comma y, of course included, and this is my window. Let us consider. So here it is called as neighborhood and both neighborhood, in this case neighborhood and predefined operation. So how it is look like. So here what is this? Here I am taking one image. What is my image? What is my image? So this is a mask. Out of this image, this is my x comma y coordinate, a field. Out of this is my image. These all checks are original image, but out of this I am considering a mask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 3 by 3 mask called as 3 by 3 mask. For suppose for this f of x comma y, let us consider here there are main image and this is mask. That means this entire is f of x comma y and this is w of s comma t. So what happens? Just simply by multiplication, that is correlation or convolution. Correlation or convolution. We can use generally correlation or convolution or multiplication process, and your modified image will be like this. That is what happens here. My window coordinates are filter coordinates w of -1 comma -1, w of -1 comma 0, w of -1 comma 1. And if you multiply these window with particular pixel values, resultant, that is pixels of images section under filter. Remember this? This is my original image. All sectors my original image, and these thick blocks are my filter quotients are given separately shown here. So what are the pixel values under this filter f of x minus 1 comma y minus 1, first pixel, second pixel f of x minus 1 comma y, third pixel. What is center pixel? F of x comma. Similarly, what is center pixel of your filter? W of 0 comma 0, left, right, up, down, diagonals. So if you combine these two, you will get the expression like this. So simply how we are denoting, how we are specifying the image. Generally, the correlation of a filter w of x comma y of a size mm with an image f of x comma y denoted as w of x comma y star f of x comma y. Simply as like your normal signal correlation, here also using, there are two images. Let us consider here window is also considered as a small image, but f of x comma y image size is capital M, w of x comma y image size is small m, capital M, small m. Let us consider. So of course this is as w of x comma y star f of x comma y is equals to g of x comma y. What is g of x comma y? The image which is after filter or output image is called as g of x comma y. So this is the notation, but mathematically we can show this sigma s equals to minus a2 plus a and sigma t equals to minus b2 small b, and the correlation is given by w of s comma t into f of x plus s y plus t. Here the changed coordinates like this. Okay. Similarly, the convolution process. This is correlation and convolution. Simply there is a difference is just sign difference. Here we are using x minus s, y minus t. The notation is same. Correlation, convolution. Correlation of two images, correlation of two images. Here image is nothing but original image, window or filter mask. So generally in spatial domain we are calling as mask, window, filter. All are equal. Mask, filter, and what is another? Window. Window, mask are also called as neighborhood. Neighborhood, mask, window or filter. These four are same. So what happens here? We are changing, we are modifying the value from original to another. So that means we are filtering out the pixel values from one intensity values to the another intensity values. So here I am showing first one dimension. First we have to show the one dimensional convolution and correlation. After that we have to see images. So what is the correlation process? Correlation process is expression like this. Convolution process for expression like this. This is for two dimensional, but we have to observe first one dimensional. So in one dimensional, let us consider, and here I am considering here my input original image 000010000. This is my 8-bit signal. In this 8-bit signal, once again I am telling, here I am considering only one dimensional signal. This is my digital signal 000010000. That is sampling values, of course. But what is my window? My window is 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. Let us consider. This is this left corner, left side is correlation, right side is convolution. Okay. First we have to check out what is correlation. So how we are performing the correlation with image A. What is my image? Image is 000010000. What is my window? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. Okay. First we have to position. How we are first positioning? So the last bit or the last position of your window is multiplied with first bit. But to perform the regular normal multiplication process, we need a padding of zeros. So to avoid the confusion, it is the adding of another extra 4 bits with zeros. How many? 4 bits. Left side and right side also 4 bits. Actually, how many bits? 8 bits. But to perform the correlation, first we position our last bit of your window, our last digit of your window at the first position of your original image. Okay. After padding, multiply. So if you multiply these two, original image and window, what we will get? Definitely 0 into 1 0, 0 into 2 0, 0 into 3 0, 0 into 2 0, 0 into 8 0, and remaining all 0. What is the reason? Just simply put down. There are no another. So if there are no another digits, what is nothing but 0. So if you multiply all, your first bit is 0. Next, your second bit, if you move the window to the next position, automatically it is shifted. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. Again multiply. So if you multiply, you will get again 0. So until you are positioning, what is the positioning? Until you are positioning 1. So in the next position, you will get 0. After that, you will get 8. So 8. After next position like this, after next position, in the final position like this. But what is the result? At 1 for one time 8, at 1 for one time 2, at 1 for one time 3. Like this we are getting 000, 8, 2, 3, 2, 1. So if you perform all the multiplications by shifting your window from first position to the last position, you will get the result like this: 000, 8, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 0000. So, but this is not. This is called as full correlation. But we need 8 bits only, or 8 digits only, 8 sample values only in the output. So how we are getting 8 samples? So if you crop left side, right side with 2 bits, so that means neglect 2 bits, 0, 2 zeros left side, 2 zeros right side. Then you will get how much? 0, 8, 2, 3, 2, 1, 00. So how many samples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the process of a correlation of one dimension. Okay. In convolution, the same process is used, but simply your original window. What is my window? 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. It is first of all converts or rotates with 180 degrees phase shift. So 180 degrees means reverse your window. So what is the reverse of your window? My window is 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. Reverse of the window is 8, 2, 3, 2, 1. And repeat the same process. That means adding of zeros and multiplication, and shifting the window from one point to the another point, and corresponding you will get in the full convolution as like your full correlation, you will get like this: 000, 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. Don't confuse. It's very easy process. Just normal multiplication process. So again, we need only 8 samples. We don't want another sample values. That is only padding. Those are those values are available due to the padding only. So we have to neglect or we have to omit those two. Left side 2 digits or 2 samples. Right side 2 samples or 2 bits. Then that is called as a cropped convolution result. So in this case 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 8. And it's simply reverse of your or opposite of your correlation. Correlation is different and convolution is different. So this is for one-dimensional correlation and convolution. But generally in image is not a one-dimensional. It is a two-dimensional. That means rows, columns. So it is very simple operation. Here I am considering my window is two-dimensional. My image is also two-dimensional. So what is my image? So here I am considering 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rows and 8 columns. That means 8 by 8 image. 8-bit image, 8 by 8. So that means 8 into 8. How many pixels? 64 pixel values. Okay, 8 rows and 8 columns. And my image, so that means sorry for that. 4, 1, 2, 3, 5 by 5. 5 by 5 image. My original image is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 into 5 image size. And what is 3 by 3 mask? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows, 3 columns. But to perform the convolution and correlation, what is the requirement? There is need of a padding. So by padding, how many I am padding the digits? 3 side left, 3 side right, up and down. So then if you pad the zeros to the original image, already there are 5 into 5 is converts into the 8 into 8. What is the reason? To perform your image your correlation or convolution. Generally first we need a correlation. So in the correlation process, what is this? We are placing first mask here. Perform the multiplication. After this repeat here. Just a minute. So initially I am placing my window here. So here padding, this is padded image. Okay. And second time I am placing here. Third time I am placing here. Like this we are moving or changing your position of window over the entire image. After that, what happens? Your resultant correlation, full correlation will be like this. What is the reason? So your resultant correlation is only available here. So since the reason is simply in our original image, the center pixel only having the value, remaining all 0. So then you will get your full correlation like this. But we don't want all correlation values. What is the reason? We have padded. So to remove all the, and that means we consider only left side 1 row, right side 1 row. That's it. And up side 1 row, right side 1 row, along with your center values. That means we are neglecting all the left side 3 rows. That means left side 2 rows and the right side 2 rows and columns 2 rows, left side 2 columns, right side 2 columns. Then you will get your cropped correlation like this. Cropped correlation. Okay. Similarly, same use same concept for the one-dimensional convolution. What is that? First we have to rotate the by rotating your window. What is my window? Actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By rotating 987, 654, 321. Okay. After this, shift the window to the next mask. Next mask. Next 9 values. Like this, we are moving entire the image. Then we will get again only at the center of your image. Use the same pattern, but only we are getting the values at the center, since in our original image only value at the center. Okay. After the full convolution, again same, use the cropped as like your correlation process, cropped correlation. We have cropped convolution. Okay. So this is the process for convolution or correlation of two-dimensional image. Okay. Okay. The time is already 15 minutes over. So today with this I am going to stop. But once again I want to repeat a small question. Local histogram. Simply, what is local histogram? Local histogram, first to perform the neighborhood operation. After that, for each pixel value. After that, for each pixel value, histogram, equalization, histogram, specification, and mapping. Simple. With that, we will complete our local histogram. Local histogram is also used for the enhancement process. Did you observe here? First original image is having black blocks, and second original image is black box. Second image is also having some black box, but somewhat changed, but it is not still available. What is happening or what is inside of your black box, that is only visible with the help of local image processing, local histogram processing. Letter, and there is a line, there is an object, and there is a small a, like this. So with this we can enhance our image with the help of local histogram process. Okay. So for the local after this local histogram process, we need some histogram images or statistics. So image statistics are simply very easy. Mean and variance. Mean means intensity, average intensity or normal mean, and the formula will be like this. The formula will be like this for mean, and similarly the formula will be like this for variance. Next, use the notation, local intensity notation. That means neighborhood is mentioned with SXY. Neighborhood is mentioned with SXY. Okay. So if you have one neighborhood set, easily we can calculate for that particular part M and variance. So simply this SXY is nothing but only part, not overall image. This SXY is also only part of a variance. So like this we are moving entire image, and with this process the histogram statistics also used for enhancement process. And the first image, original image, second image, first image original, second image is due to normal global equalization process, and third one is due to statistics. Next, spatial filtering. In spatial filtering, I am defining simply there are two parts. First one is neighborhood part, second one is operation part. So here neighborhood means W of S comma T. Here I am showing here. This W of S comma T is, let us, neighborhood, and this is called as operation. So by performing neighborhood and operation, you will get another image that is called as output image G of X comma Y. And here I am showing a simple neighborhood operation. This is previous one. We have discussed all in the initial stage also. So intensity transformation. So in spatial filtering, there are two main operations are happening: correlation and convolution. Correlation and convolution for two-dimensional image is can be mathematically expressed as W of x comma y star f of x comma y is equals to sigma s equals to minus a to a and t equals to minus b to b W of s comma t f of x plus s comma y plus t. These two are, this is for correlation and this is for convolution. Simply the sign difference in the of x plus 1 and x minus y and x plus y plus t or y minus t only. But here simply the another difference is mask is having m small n into n and image is having size is capital N. That is another difference. So after that we have discussed correlation for one dimensional, convolution for one dimensional. So it's very easy. In this figure I am showing this is my original signal and this is window. So using these two by padding and convolution, that means just simple normal multiplication, you will get the final correlation like this. But we don't want a full correlation. We need only 8-bit samples or 8 samples or 8 bits. So only we are getting like this by cropping left side and right side. Similarly, in the convolution, simply your window is rotated. What is original window? Your original window is 1, 2, 3 to 8, but a reverse window or rotated window 8, 2, 3 to 1. And position like this. The first position like this, as like here. Okay, and by padding like this, and next multiply and the second shift multiply. In the first case you will get 0, multiply 0, and like this we are getting your values we are getting only one value at the place of one value. So finally 1, 2, 3 to 8, but again we are cropped, but due to crop your value will be like this. Okay, this is for one dimension, and two dimension also having two dimension also my original image is like this. My original image at center pixel only 1, remaining all 0, but my window is like this and considering window. Okay, but to perform normal or mathematical or normal multiplication we need padding. So padding means left side 2 rows and right side 2 columns and right side 2 columns. Similarly, rows upside and downside also rows add. You will get a padding operation. After this, multiply, locate the first position and calculate the value. Definitely will get 0 and 0, 0. So at one place, so at the center of one only we will get value, and that value is called as 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, like this, like this. So again crop, after cropping like this, and rotate the image, window, and perform the multiplication, and only you are getting value at the center of image, so like this. And after this crop, see after crop. Okay. So with this we will complete our correlation process and convolution process for two dimensionals. So in next class we will discuss our spatial filters or smoothing filters. How we are smoothing and how we are blurring. So smoothing and blurring of our image, we have some different types of filters. How we are going to smoothing? Smoothing means blurring. Okay. How it is possible, we will discuss in the next class. So with this, I am concluding today's class. Okay. Thank you for everyone, and thank you for your participation in the class. Any doubts? Hello? Okay, I will share this document and go through this thoroughly in our PPT, or I will send another PDF document also. There is a notes and preparing. After completion, definitely I will share this. Thank you. Thank you for everyone. Signing off.